For this Friday morning devotional, I decided to use the content that Tim shared on Thursday morning for the teenage devotional. So I want to give Tim full credit for this content. I'm going to primarily read his entire devotional thought, and I appreciate Tim so much for sharing content every day with the 7th through 12th grade students at West Orange. And so this will be uploaded for Friday morning. And here is how Tim begins. He says, "We just don't always get our way. Sometimes things turn out the opposite, or at least different from what we had planned. It can be a class or project, or friendship or relationship or job or football game. Either way, the outcome is never always the way we prefer. That is frustrating. It is a fact, but it is still frustrating. If anything has come out of this quarantine life, it is that many of us have learned the important difference between needs and wants. What we want and what we need can intersect, but many times they do not and should not until it is time for them to. Even Jesus learned this, though he already knew it. In Matthew chapter 26 and other Gospels, we find him praying in a garden. He, as we know, is God's Son, who is on a path to the cross. He knew this too, yet he seemingly pleads with God to consider another way for the plan to be fulfilled. Here we see the ultimate humanness of Jesus. He is not scared of death. He is not doubting God's wisdom. He is a man dreading what he knows is about to happen. I understand that. I believe we all do. But then in the midst of his request, he says, "Not my will, but your will," verse 39. Wants and needs intersected. What God wanted, what we needed. What's amazing is that before we could ask for or realize what we needed, or realize we needed it, we got what we would want. Just think what else he will do if we would more often align our wants with what he knows we need. And then Tim finishes with this challenge for the youth, and I'm now issuing it to our adults as well, including the youth's parents. Today through Sunday, at least, regardless of what is on your mind, no matter what you feel like asking, every time you pray, only say, "Not my will, but your will."